It's Saturday morning. I'm at a shopping centre. There is nothing weird about that. But no, I'm not here to buy some trainers or some soft furnishings. Instead, I'm here to have a walk around the most talked about electric car probably ever. The Tesla Cybertruck has landed in the UK. Now, before I have a little walk around it, make sure you subscribe to the Electrifying YouTube channel and add some comments because it's good for the algorithm, because then we get more money and then I can go and do some serious shopping. Thank you. Let's talk about the design. Now, when I first saw photos of it, I went, ugh, brother, ugh. But the more I've looked at it, the more I find it quite charming. There's something about it that's a little bit special. I mean, it's full-blown cyberpunk, isn't it? There's nice nods to Back to the Future and the DeLorean. It's made out of stainless steel. So yeah, you've probably already seen the videos of people kicking it, etc., which I'm not going to do today because I'm surrounded by Tesla people and I don't want to get in trouble. Now, the stainless steel is called Ultra Hard 30X Cold Rolled Steel, which apparently is the name of Elon's next child, maybe. But look, it's there to protect against dents and dings, and also really good if you do a lot of travelling in it, because then you can buy a magnet and then just show everyone where you've been. But look at this! Full RoboCop lights at the front. If you come down the side, the wheels are massive, full truck-sized wheels that are absolutely huge. And then what you can do while you're driving it around is move it lower, move it higher. So if you are going fully off-roading, this thing can pretty much get to about this height, which I will show you a little bit later on when I play around inside. It also has possibly the biggest windscreen wiper I have seen in my entire life. Look at the size of that. It's absolutely huge. Vroom, vroom. I kind of love it. But also, visibility in this thing is insane. You sit inside it and it's just full windows, which just makes it really, really good for driving, which obviously I can't drive it today because we're in a shopping centre. Never mind. As we come towards the back, this is where you realise this is a full pickup truck. Shall we open this up? Right, come around this side. We've got a couple of buttons here which will open this up. You ready? One. 2,831 litres of space, which is massive. I have asked permission, so I think I'm allowed to get in. I'm doing it. Yes! Oh, whack me head! Okay, so this is really good for like camping, or if you're a tradesman, you can chuck all your tools in here. Imagine a tradesman rocking up at your house in a Tesla Cybertruck. That would be mental. And over here, you've got the plug sockets. Now this has V2H, so essentially vehicle to house. So you can plug in anything that you need. So you can, you know, make some coffee or plug in your lawnmower, or you can add some electricity to your own house from this vehicle. Very clever. The frunk, which is handy for extra storage, but also a good bench. Like you could go to like drive-in movies. It's so American, isn't it? Just chill in the front with your popcorn and your drinks and stuff. And just chill in here. Very sharp edges though, be wary of the sharp edges. Welcome to the interior of the Cybertruck. You've probably noticed it's a whole lot of nothing going on in here, but it's very Tesla, isn't it? You've just got a screen, you've just got a wheel. You don't even have indicator stalks. No, they're gone. Now I know this already exists in the Model 3, it's already a thing. But this uses fly-by-wire technology. So when you are driving low speed, to make a full turn, you're only going to need to turn it to about here. So in theory, it shouldn't affect using the indicators by pressing the buttons. That's still yet to happen in the Model 3, but in here, that is how it will work. So it kind of does make sense. Now obviously, I'm not driving this thing today, but this weighs 3.1 tons, but that hasn't affected how this thing can drive. It's quite weird. So there is a performance version called the Cyber Beast, and it's got 845 brake horsepower and can do 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, which is faster than all of the fast things in Fastland, like really, really fast. And also in terms of battery, you've got 123 kilowatts. So that will give you around 300 miles range, but if you ever feel like you need more, you can actually attach to the back an extra 50 kilowatt battery, which would then make it so heavy that if we had this in the UK, you would have to have a special license to drive it. That's bonkers. on the screen, you've got everything that you would need all fitted in here. Everything is all fully up to date, and obviously software updates that come over time means that this car will just always feel modern. So this is how you can control everything. You can open the tailgate, open the front, you can change the ride height. Now I said this earlier, didn't I? So if you touch the ride height, and if I put it on high, it's very, very slowly raising the height of the car.
It's not going to handle in quite the same way though, but the Cybertruck's adaptive air suspension means that it will be better than your average farmer's Toyota Hilux when you get to a bendy bit of road. It's also got rear wheel steering, which gives you the same circle as a 12.5 metre, and that is less than a Ford Ranger.
Visibility, incredible. This whole entire windscreen pretty much touches the bonnet. So when you're driving it, it might be weird because you can't actually see where the front of the car is, but you can kind of make it out from here. So the windscreen finishes there, and then you've only got that much space at the front, so really it shouldn't affect how you're driving it. It feels huge in here. You've got the full panny roof going back here, and then so much space in the back as well. You've got charging going on in here, bit of storage in here. What's that? Was there more? More storage in here. Someone's had a FedEx delivery. And so much space. It feels huge. It really does. And also weirdly comfortable, but I've also noticed this is tiny. Look how tiny that is. Look at that. It's adorable. It's the only small thing in this whole truck. Here in the rear seats, there is plenty of space, but also at the same time feels weirdly cozy. Now there's little bits and bobs and quirky things that you can do back here. So on the seats on this screen here, if you're sat in this seat and you wanted that seat to move forward to have a little bit more legroom, you can press that, move that. VIP treatment back here. But then if you need more storage, you can lift up all of these seats, go all the way up. I can understand Elon's headspace when it comes to this car, because he's kept everything awesome and simple. He's only added in everything that you could possibly need and nothing more. And the reason he's done that is purely so there's no extra parts that they have to build, and in the long run, it's better for the environment. I mean, the only real sort of funky nod that you've got back here is a bit of ambient lighting going around the side. Apart from that, simple, awesome. So just in case you are worried if you're going to come face to face with one of these down our tiny British country roads, that's very unlikely. These are being made in small numbers at the Tesla Gigafactory in Texas, and it looks like, well, for the foreseeable, it's just going to be in North America. So honestly, I've got no idea why it's been brought over here to Birmingham to do a UK tour when people in the UK can't really buy it, but something special about it. It's a bit like a celebrity, isn't it? You can buy like Cybertruck merch. Which actually I'm going to buy some stuff. Okay, I'm going shopping. Bye.